ever seen this map? Stuart, look at the map. If you haven't seen the map up close, I'll do you a solid. There it is up there. I reckon most Aussies will look at the map and be pretty surprised that there's actually 3 species of wombats in Australia. I found personally pretty shocking on the map was the reduction in where these animals live. I mean, just look at the map. Imagine seeing a wombat at Byron Bay or underneath the big prawn at Ballina. Remember, it's not a bloody shrimp. Why has their distribution drastically reduced? There are a few unsurprising factors that has caused this reduction, such as habitat destruction for agriculture and urban development. This of course leads into the fragmentation of populations, which reduces the genetic pool in a population and a species. In other words, kids, wombats can't find wombats to make baby wombats. A lot of our other native species, wombats, also have a lot of competition to find food. Now this competition usually comes in the form of grazing animals such as cattle, sheep, even other introduced species as well, such as rabbits and goats. Wombats also have a terrible relationship with vehicles, often falling victim to a car strike. Now this might be due to their activity at night, but also I would say that people simply need to slow down on our roads. Quick little shout out to anybody who's checked a pouch of a marsupial. You guys are truly legends. There are a few things wombats have to face daily that most people probably wouldn't know about. Have you ever heard of mange? Long story short, mange is a parasite that gets underneath the skin of a wombat. They get really itchy, they get sore, and it's pretty fatal too. Wombats don't have any resilience to it because it's a pretty new disease. It was only brought in after European settlement. Sadly, there's one more factor wombats have to face. And that is that in some areas of Australia, landholders can still acquire permits to get rid of wombats. Even though wombats have less numbers than they did before, they live in less areas, permits are still handed out. Mind you, it's not all doom and gloom. We have seen some positives, such as the growth of the northern hairy-nosed population. I reckon you want to know how you can help wombats. It can actually be super simple. Number 1, support groups that support wombats. Wildlife carers, wildlife vets, organisations that plant habitats. Here's a simple one. Just talk about wombats. Friends, family, whoever will listen. Because the more people that learn about these guys here, the more people that will fall in love with them. And that might just start with a conversation